When your old career gives you lemons, throw in some ice, mix in some vodka, and call it a podcast. From the Mac of All Trades studio in Fairport and driven by Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's Billified, the Bill Moran Podcast.
Thanks for getting your pot on. Thank you for telling a friend. Let me just move that camera a little bit. That's how we spread the word about the pirate ship. Will you look who's in the house?
Woo, baby, I am back.
That's right.
Like a case of crabs. I just keep coming back. What's up?
Yeah. That's how the merkin came to be. You know
the merkin?
Yeah. You know what a merkin is?
Nope.
Merkin is a pubic hair wig.
Ooh. No.
Yeah.
I know how they came around with the word beaver because back in Little House on the Prairie days, they would take beaver and pelt and make it into underwear for women, and that's why they get the slang.
The slang beaver. Mm-hmm. So what they did and this is more of a European thing. They had I'm going to tell you, and it has to do with crabs. This is history. This is the history that they should have taught us in school, but they didn't.
They didn't.
But I had an interesting person in my life who taught me these things, and they are real. Merkin, M-E-R-K-I-N, is a pubic hair wig, and it was because women who were prostitutes, would get crabs. So they would have to shave their pubic hair.
Is that where they get the term the head and shoulders?
I don't know. What? I missed that. So but because that was an indication that you had crabs, they didn't want men to know.
Right.
So somebody started
with prostitutes are so inquisitive and
maybe,
health factors.
But you would see it, and they thought it would hurt their business, so they went and they started making pubic hair wigs.
Oh, okay.
And that's how that happened over in Europe, and I think around the 1600s, maybe prior to that.
And my doctor told me I had dandruff for the pubic hair, and I asked this girl if I could borrow her head and shoulders. Boom!
Yeah. Well, okay, there you go.
There's a joke.
Yeah, there's an image, though.
We didn't know how we were going to start off.
You got to think of that. Nah, it's fun. How are you, Dougie?
Good. How are you, buddy?
I'm great.
Summer is here, and it's hot, it's wet, and it's rainy, and just kind of like a relationship. You don't know what you're going to get, and you're just kind of dealing with it. What do you say? I mean, it's 99 degrees out right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been loving it.
It's July 1st.
Yeah.
Does it feel like summer's almost over? It can't be. Kind of just waiting for a few nice days of 80-degree weather to chill.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing. I'm just saying.
Don't you enjoy every day?
I wake up and I thank the boss, and hey, I open my eyes.
Yeah.
And I'm thankful for that. So.
All right. There you go.
Some days with passengers, Ubering.
Right.
I've been given a couple 1 stars. Got them off.
Stop it. Why? What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I was 50 feet ahead of this lady at her apartment building, and she comes in bitching. I was back there. You don't have my location, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, look, it had your little silhouette right here. Some people put in the wrong address.
Little silhouette.
I didn't have the wrong address. Go this way, go that way. Well, she takes me right back into construction where I had to go around. They come back out. She's go this way, go that way. And it was a 4-minute ride. The wait for her to get in my car was longer. And then I gave her a 1 star, and then I didn't know you could.
Oh, you gave her a 1 star.
Gave her a 1 star, and not unfriended her, but unmatched her, so I won't have to drive her again. And then I did not know that you can put a little note into why you are unmatching her. So I'm like,
did you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Backseat driver. She's just nasty, telling me what to do. Go this way, go that way. You're not in the front, blah, 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 blah. Like,
Did you write all that? Blah, blah, blah,
oh,
blah,
yeah.
blah?
I pulled right over.
Did you put it in there and go, and the blah, blah, blah. They should allow you to record it. That I don't.
Well,
fuck the typing. Let's because it's a driving service.
Yes.
Get rid of the typing, and not you, but them, and put the little microphone there so you can record it. Because I want to hear.
They want me to record my rides, and I will not.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I want to hear your frustration after the ride when you're putting in the complaint. Why do they? Well, they probably want you to record it for safety reasons.
They do, but they could do other things instead of having somebody get in the car that's got a nickname. I had what did I have? Craze a couple weeks ago. Craze. Like, your name's not Craze. No, it's Leonard. But I'm like, whatever is on your driver's license, that's what should be on there, and the picture.
Did you give this guy this lesson?
No, I gave him a 1-star too.
Why?
Just
the name made you crazy?
He put in the wrong address.
Okay.
Apparently, he had run out of minutes on his cell phone.
Okay.
And I had to go 5 minutes out of my way to go someplace where I didn't know. So with carjackings and everything, you don't know if you're being set up.
Right.
I don't want this guy anymore.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't want that shit to happen to me. I don't want it to happen to anybody.
You're very rigid with your stuff here. You got standards.
You hear some stories, and you're like, people ask me every now and then, "Are you afraid to drive?" I'm like, "No, I can't be afraid to drive because I'm not going to drive." You can't go out there thinking it's going to happen to you. I mean, you'll just run your wheels ragged.
Right.
So
I just had a very.
I took an Uber ride the other day myself.
You did?
Yeah, my Uber driver was Russian. His name was Pick 'em up and drop 'em off.
Okay. All right. You've been waiting.
That's my new favorite joke.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
That's your new favorite joke?
Yeah, my Uber driver was Russian. His name was Pick 'em up and drop 'em off.
Okay. Right. He was Russian where? Russian here, Russian there.
Gosh.
Got to the left!
I did a wedding Saturday night
I saw that.
Geneva. Yeah, fantastic time. Elvis impersonator. Did I show you? I did not send you the pictures.
No.
My dad, I'm like, Dad, come on.
Wait, what? Your dad came out as Elvis?
No.
Oh.
But looking at this guy, he did 5 songs.
Was he good?
He was.
Oh, he's too thin.
Well,
he's
got the height. He's got the fake wig.
Yeah. But he's like, Elvis had the longer hair when he was fat, bloated Elvis. He had the longer hair when towards the end. His last concert, go watch. And then he died 6 weeks later.
Yes.
He had the longer hair, and he was a fat, bloated guy.
The problem with that is
he wasn't even that fat, but he looked bloated.
He had the white suit on.
Yeah.
I think it was in Illinois. We talked about this with Wisconsin. But the comeback concert in Hawaii, he had lost all that weight. He was looking really good, but he kind of wore the same outfit. So people think that he was kind of fat in Hawaii too. I'm like, no, he just kind of went downhill fast.
Yeah, double piece.
So he came out
double banana.
to 5. He did 5 songs.
Yeah, at the wedding.
Yeah. And my dad, when he sang years ago, and I remember this at the Moosehead Lodge downtown, he had his friends Bill and Andrea. Always, as soon as he started dancing, they would come on a dance floor and dance, and that would get everybody out there. So I never forgot that piece of. So
what did you get out there and just start dancing?
I got the groom's mother.
Okay.
She came around and she had a wine. She's kind of bouncing. So I just went right to her. I said, "Put the wine down. Let's dance."
So you and she danced?
Yeah. She
Where
goes,
was
"I don't want to dance."
husband?
I'm like, "I don't know. It didn't matter." I don't know if she was married.
Okay.
But she put down the wine. We went out, and all of a sudden there's 10 couples.
Yeah.
And it just made the whole
right
time better.
Was she uncomfortable with you?
No, I only danced in one song. Then I went back. She danced with her friends, but just to get everybody.
No.
Nobody wants to be the first people on the dance floor.
I get that,
and I never have a problem with that.
I get that, but my point is, I mean, she said no, and you didn't listen. She's gonna give you a 1-star review for being a pushy fucking prick.
She goes, "No, I don't want to." I'm like, Put the wine down.
Put the wine down, bitch. We're dancing.
Or get your boogie shoes on.
Yeah. And, well, how delightful. Did you get her number?
No.
Why? How old is she?
I don't know.
Well, she's your
I'm
type.
all business when I'm at a wedding.
What do you mean you're all business?
I'm all business.
Oh,
I'm watching everything. I got everything going on. I'm informing the bride and groom. Absolutely.
You're fucking going out of business. That's
I am not. I'm going in more into business for DJing.
Yeah, I know you want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's...
Once I get the website up, we can promote it on here, Dougie Fresh.
Yeah. What's taking so long with the website?
He's busy.
Okay.
He's got family. He's got a very high-profile job.
Okay.
IT guy.
Yeah, I think you should get out of Ubering.
Yeah, it's fun.
No, because you get fucking miserable.
You're don't.
Yeah, you do. You get miserable. You got this person. You're giving him a 1-star review. This guy, his name is Craze. Put what's on your license. You turn into like this old guy. You're yelling at the fucking clouds. You're outside. I
don't want to say I'm an grumpy old guy, but sometimes just
you are.
I am.
And my thing is, like, you're such a happy guy. Where does that come from? And then why can't you go there? I was telling this guy, I just did a podcast with a guy from the Netherlands, and it's a little woo-woo. It's a little weird. I'm not going to get into what we talked about, but it'll drop Saturday under the Bill Lightman umbrella. And I said to this guy, every day when I wake up, I have what's called, my mom gave it to me, the 5-minute journal. And you do not need the 5-minute journal to do this, but 3 things you're grateful for, 3 things you want to have happen today. And every day I write down, I want unexpected laughter and fun, like just anywhere. And I can tell you, since I've been writing that down, every day something strange has happened, including being at a restaurant, knocking over a Guinness and turning it into what was like an HBO special with other tables involved, fucking having a great time, thanking me as we left, and the person I'm with goes, "You need to warn people that may happen."
That's the beauty of it, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I go, I can't, because I don't know this is going to happen. But I want that every day, and every day something funny. I find I don't know who I was telling this to. It might have been my kid. I'm like, I find something. I was my mom I was talking to. I said, every day I find life so funny. I find human beings so funny. And I don't get caught up in, which sometimes makes me think like, oh, maybe you're really out of touch here. But like, I see things that I know if I laugh at it, it's like, I can't. Because you just
when it comes to home improvement, you've got choices.
I mean,
let's say there's a hole in the bedroom wall, and somehow
100%
nobody in the house knows how it got there. You could fix it. I mean, there's always YouTube, right? But 3 hours later, it's going to look like a patch job. Not even a good patch job. And how about that leak under the kitchen sink? Yeah, you said you'd get to it, and that was what? 2.5, 3 months ago? If we're being honest, we all have that list. The one where deep down, you're not totally sure you've got the skills to pull it off. If it's my list, I'm calling Mac of all trades. Holes in the wall, handled. Leaky sinks, done. Full kitchen remodel? Yeah, they got that too. And hey, warmer weather's coming. How's that deck looking? Need it extended? Rebuilt? Outdoor patio? Don't be a deckhead. Call Mac of all trades, 585-202-9218. That's 585-202-9218. And you can see all they do online at macofalltrades.net. They'll handle it, so you don't have to.
A lot of kids are going more on anxiety medicine at a younger age because there's so many things thrown at them that hey, are you this? Are you that? Are you that? And you're like,
no, I don't.
I just want to.
That I don't.
Just let the kid grow up and figure it out for himself.
I don't at all. I think the anxiety medicine has to do with the amount of social media, which maybe that's part of it on there, but
maybe just a little bit.
I don't. It's not.
Do you belong to this group? Do you belong to that group? Do you like girls? Do you like guys? How do you identify? Are you a he, a she, or her? You're like, gosh, I just want to watch the game.
No, I know. I
just want to play football. I just want to play volleyball with my friends.
I don't think that happens.
Nothing.
At all. I don't. I think that
you don't think it interacts with any of that.
No.
Okay.
I have a 16-year-old. I see what he looks at. I can see where the anxiety stuff can come from. I think it's the constant flow of stuff. The brain never shuts down. It's the constant blue light in your eyes. It's all that. Is there some of that? Maybe. I don't know. But I hear you. I hear people say these things, and I always go, okay. I mean, again, I don't care, but I would bet you everything in my bank that that's not the case. I really would. And it was the same thing when my favorite story ever, and it was the only time I really had a reaction, was I think when Danny was in here. And he's going, well, they put kitty litter boxes in the Hilton high schools. And
it was me.
No, he did too.
Oh, he did too?
He did too. Mm-hmm. And with him, I'm like, holy fuck. I go, you've got to be kidding me. And he's like, no, they did. I go, Dan, the fact that you believe that is absolutely obscene. I go, you are a college-educated guy. How the fuck? And he's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I go, Dan, there is no way. We just came out of pandemic. They had kids wearing masks, distancing, social. They were on, the teachers were losing their fucking minds trying to do remote stuff, all from the government. You're now telling me the kid can shit in the open air in a box.
Why not?
Cannot happen. I go, that is a completely made up bullshit story.
But some people...
Who was right?
I think
who was right?
There was a rumor. We looked this up on Google, and there was... it was a few counties over that it was rumored or something happened for a day or something like that. I get you.
Here it was Fairport. I just go...
I know Fairport.
No, it was Fairport that they said this happened in.
Oh.
That was the one.
I heard you just said Hilton.
Well, Hilton was one, and then Danny said it was Fairport.
Okay.
And I just went, I wouldn't care where it is. Go to fucking bumfuck Pine Plains, New York, where I grew up. I guarantee they're not letting you shit in a box. I climbed to the top of the stalls in that school and shit from there. But I didn't.
That's believable.
I didn't shit in a box. Well, that is believable. I did it. I'm telling you. But my point is, like, these things like this... That is the problem in America right now, and I'm gonna.
What's that?
But that is an example of that. The idea that we think we know what is driving a kid's anxiety. We think we believe that a kid is shitting in a box. My point is, if they are or if they not, how does that impact your life? It doesn't.
It doesn't, but you feel...
I don't.
Sad for the kid.
I don't have any opinion about it at all.
There's a lot of, kids should never feel pain. Kids should never feel hurt. It's tough enough for them to go through life until they become an adult. And
who says that?
You never heard that? You should never feel pain. I mean, like cancer or media or any of that stuff.
Well, that I guess.
Bullying, which is out there, especially on social media.
I know. But that's where the anxiety comes from, I would think. But I also go, okay. How do you grow? How do we grow? Well, you can't live in a fucking vacuum, guys. You understand?
Coming from the guy that lives in Fairport that doesn't want to go into the city.
I didn't say I don't go into that. See, that's a complete myth and a lie. That's a complete myth and a lie.
I tell you, you should go Uber, and you're like, I'm fine.
I'm not. I don't have time to Uber. I don't care to Uber.
You get an hour.
I don't.
Go see some of the world. Talk to some of your riders.
Hang on a second.
Maybe you would give them a one star.
Hang on a second. Hang on. I have done exactly that. And I do it, and I don't talk about it. I go and I volunteer at that kitchen at the San Miguel Church every Saturday. I have gone down 3 Saturdays now, and I have stocked shelves for them.
Good for you.
And it's all people of exactly what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. There are some really, really, really downtrodden people. There are some and there are some wonderful families that are just trying to get by. And so I see it. But the thing is, like... And this is where I question myself. I do not focus on anything that is super negative, and I do not focus, and I don't care about things that are not going to directly impact my life or the life of my kids. I just don't. And so when it's those types of things, I can't get myself wrapped up in that shit.
I hear you. I understand.
I just can't. I can't do it. And what I do see, and what I started to tell you as the example of the person with the gender thing, saying, well, we don't do gender. And when I said, okay, and they stop, that person is waiting for me to go, oh, sorry, or whatever. Mm-hmm. And they go, well, you don't know me that well. And, and they're now trying to explain. And I don't care because I didn't say it out of malice. I didn't say it to be a dick. I just said... So when the person kept pushing, I said, oh, I have 3 boys. Every toy was available. They all gravitated toward the trucks and the cars. That was it. That was the thing. I said, so I was just wondering a Matchbox car would fit in there. And I go, and I'm kind of a car guy. So the guys, I said, but there was never anything where I was like, all right, boys, we got to play with the trucks. I never did that. They just did it on their own. And so, but I watched that person, and I have been so delighted that happened. And I mean this. I was not offended. I didn't think, oh, my God, here we go, one of them. I never even crossed my mind. I never gave a shit, Doug, at all. I just simply was like, okay. And my point is, like, I don't need to come running back to you and go, I didn't mean to offend you. I didn't.
No.
And either you believe me or you don't.
I tell you, this was 2 months ago. I had a transgender gentleman, 26.
Yeah, let me just finish this thought.
Go ahead.
Let me just finish the thought, because my point is, I watch this person now, and I know they're so rigid, and I'll hear things come out of their mouth, and I'll go, I will laugh, because I go, you have to be miserable in that head. You have to be.
Like there is no room for humor. Everything is like this. Well, we got to, it's clipped, it's tight, it's always quick, it's always stressed, it's everything. And I go, how can you live that way? You have a choice. You don't have to live that way. You don't. You can still have your thing of like, we don't see gender. Fine. You accept everybody. That is nice. But the whole thing is like this rigid thing of I'm going to correct everybody. And I go, how can you live like that? It makes you miserable. Those people are fucking, I don't care what you tell me. They're miserable. They are. They're always yelling. They're always this. I don't give a shit what side of the aisle.
Always on the offensive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Always. And I'm like, why? What's the big deal? What is the big deal? And I don't understand it. Like the thing is, a lot of these people that I'm talking about, they work with children, right? Why aren't you there to just, whatever happens, meet the kid where they're at? I understand that the school has a system and you got to meet goals and blah, blah, blah. Some days you just can't. And who gives a shit?
Even your own personal goals can't be met every day.
Right.
As much as you want to, you're like,
you got it.
I just didn't get to that. I'll get the laundry tomorrow.
Little Johnny wants to fucking lay down under his desk, and you're going to fucking yell at him to sit down, and then he's going to get up, and he's going to kick his chair over because he's pissed, and off to the principal he goes, and now we got his parents all involved. Let him fucking lay under the desk. Who gives a shit? He's not bothering anybody. Let him lay there for 5 fucking minutes. I like, honestly, there aren't times that you have gone, I just need to fucking lay down. We haven't felt that way, but when we do it with a kid, if you're not doing it this way, and you watch the heads explode, and I go, who cares?
Okay.
Who cares? How does it change your day if you're reading a book and a kid lays under his desk? How does it change your day? In any way, shape, or form. It doesn't, if you're being honest. And I go, just meet the kid where they're at. All right, so the kid's having a hard day today. Okay. There are days you have hard days too, bitch. I seen it. You know what I mean? It's like, I just don't get it.
So then that kid grows up and gets a job at Wegmans.
That is complete bullshit. Okay. And you're fucking taking stuff like a fucking idiot when you say things like that. That is really, really dumb. That's a dumb thing because he lays under the desk at 8, means at 18 he's going to lay on the fucking conveyor belt and not do it.
Maybe.
And if he does, then they don't hire him. Yeah, that, and now we're in a meritocracy, and you either get the job or you don't, or you get the job or you keep the job. So that, to me, is a fucking dumb argument, Doug. That is a fucking dumb argument.
They can't fire you because you got human resources.
No, that's not true. They can. They can write you up 3 times.
3 times.
Right. So what? There's standards and there's goals. Those things, those arguments to me, I go, that to me, and I know this is offensive, is a non-thinking, mouth-breathing response. It is. It's a non-thinking response. That is bullshit stuff. Every kid took a nap in a thing or didn't pay attention. That's just the dumbest shit in the world. I don't understand it. I really, really don't. And I would love somebody to go, well, here's Johnny at 5. He laid under the desk. Now he's 25 and he can't hold a job. Okay.
I'm sure it's out there. I don't want to go find it. I got better things to do.
There's not a fucking chance it's out there. Okay. There's not a chance. And if there was, and Johnny had special needs and he wasn't diagnosed, and now we see it, I got it. It's like, holy God. I find it so weird because we want for ourselves all this stuff. We want, hey, I just want to, relax. I want to chill out. I want to be treated right. I don't want to be bullied. I don't want this. But then when a kid does something to lay down or show something the other way, and it goes against the grain of what we want, well, their whole fucking future's on fire. It's like, come on, man. I don't get it. I really don't.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, you think I'm wrong. Tell me how.
No, everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
No, I understand everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but tell me how.
I just think children do need guidance from adults. And,
yes, I agree with that.
Minor goals, and that's what we want, homework and studies, and to have a better life than I did and make you smarter than your parent.
Right. But because I let Johnny lay on Tuesday under his desk for 5 minutes, all of a sudden now all that's not going to be met? It doesn't happen every day.
It's not as simple as that. It's a total buildup of time and time again and again to what we allow kids to do and what are we
allowing kids to do?
Really just be lazy and get away with shit and not become adults and be more responsible. I'll tell you that because I see it.
Okay.
At least in my little world. Well, people I drive to work.
Yeah.
Oh, you going to work? Oh, yeah. I'm half hour late. It doesn't matter. Oh, okay. Yeah. I hear it repetitive enough.
Yeah.
I just didn't hear it yesterday.
Yeah.
And this is like 6 years.
Yeah.
But they're still going to work.
Right.
They're just late. And what are they going to do? Fire me? And not only them, but adults as well.
Yeah.
You know, they called me in for overtime an hour ago. I told them I'd be there when I get there. Well, if they called you in and you said you're going to come, it's just, I'm going to make them wait.
Common courtesy. I mean, I
exactly,
get it.
that too.
And it's having
And I'll tell you
standard.
what, yesterday I canceled 3 rides.
Why?
You drive there, you have a 5-minute window. They're not there. And then you cancel them. You're like, you ordered it. I was right around the corner. Now, it's my time. It's my gas. And kind of,
Well, that I can understand.
Things of that nature.
Well,
and some things that gnaw on you a little bit, and you see it once, twice, 3 times.
All right.
And I'm not saying the whole world is like this, but everybody's a little different. I mean, myself included. I don't have a regular job. I don't have career. I do a lot of different things, which isn't for everybody.
Very creative. Like you're creative, funny, all that stuff. But, okay, so here's what I would say it's called. It's setting boundaries, right? Personal boundaries that when they're crossed, you don't owe anybody an explanation. You ever notice how people drive around with a garage full of junk while complaining they're broke? If you don't have any friends that do that, it might be you. How about that rusty grill? Maybe you got a pile of copper wire or a random chunk of metal that's been sitting behind the shed since the Clinton administration. Yeah, all of that is money. And that's where Premier Metal Recycling comes in. These guys know value, like real value, not internet math, actual cash value. Whether it's scrap steel, copper, brass, aluminum, Premier Metal will tell you what it's worth and put money in your hand. Honestly, it's one of the few places left where cleaning out your garage can actually pay off. They have 2 convenient locations, 909 West Linden Avenue in East Rochester and 11 Carn Street in downtown Rochester. You can also check daily pricing and exactly what materials they're buying at premiermetalgroup.com. Or, if you're feeling friendly, give them a call directly at 585-436-4020. Premier Metal Recycling, because your junk pile might actually be your emergency fund. What are your big 250th anniversary plans again, eh?
I made 70 vanilla shake pudding shots yesterday.
For what?
For friends.
That sounds
and
delicious.
Whoever. Yeah.
Where are you doing those?
Wherever. Come over to the house. Let's start drinking.
Wait,
I'm going to take some to Golf League tomorrow.
Okay.
Drop some off to my parents.
Yeah.
Going to...
you made 70?
Yeah.
Now the big question is...
Okay. Do you want to see a video?
Wait, you made a video of this?
No, I got laughed at.
Of course you did.
Because my blender broke. But you still have the prongs.
Yeah.
So I didn't buy a new blender. I just put it on a cordless drill. So a friend of mine, Donna, thought she's looking at me.
No, this is awesome. This is awesome.
And
This
she's
is
like, how do you... I don't get it. I'm like, well, it's the same thing.
It's the greatest guy move ever. Wait, this is awesome. Wait, let me see that.
Hold on. Here we go.
Play it. Hold it up to the camera. That.
So it's vanilla shake pudding mix.
Yeah.
Two cups of milk, 2 cups of vanilla vodka.
Yeah.
And then some more pudding mix. And you just keep adding for consistency. And then you get a big freezer bag. And I tried something different last night. I put half the bag on the sink and taped it. And then with one hand, I could fit it all in there, seal it up, and you cut the end off.
Oh, and then you just squirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a little gun.
So I'm a little worried that I didn't put enough pudding mix in, but maybe because it was hot.
Yeah, it separated a little bit.
Yeah. I'm going to try one when I get home today. But, I mean, for 12 hours in the refrigerator, this should come out. And then I take an Oreo cookie and I have a grate. And it's more like a dessert. And people think they're going to get drunk off it. I'm like, it's 2 cups of vodka and 60 little cups. You're not going to get drunk.
You're not going to get drunk. You're going to get gout, but you're not going to get drunk.
Right. Throw in some shrimp. And then I'll probably make some deviled eggs, of course.
Of course. I was waiting for that.
Dog.
Was waiting for that.
And the 4th of July, and it's my mom's birthday.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
Okay. Their mom's birthday was 4th of July?
It is 4th of July.
It is 4th of July, excuse me.
So I'll be driving. Well, today is scheduled rides, podcast with you. Tomorrow I'll be driving Golf league is not too hot. Friday, I have left Forest Hill. I don't know if I told you this. They have new owners.
Yeah.
And I thought it would just be best, not that there's anything bad, just a clean break so they can bring people in to whatever new rules. People, I was sleeping underneath a bar, and that was from.
Well, they would not like that.
They would
Doug.
not
That's
like
sort
that.
of most people.
And some customers are just
Doug
like, let him sleep. You'll get your drink when you get it. Let him sleep. He needs a nap. And I'm like, thank you.
Doug, I know this is going to be an ongoing thing.
No. So, and I've got weddings in August, and DJ Dougie Fresh. If anybody has a graduation, how do they find me here? I got to get a QR code or just write into Bill if you need a wedding DJ or a graduation DJ. I've got boat parties. I've got anniversary parties. So more out of the
I'm looking for the deviled egg guy.
Out of the bartending into DJing.
Well, good. I think
and
that's
plus
great.
putting together my my breast cancer fundraiser. And if anybody would like to be a sponsor for that, or send in a gift card or be a part of it any which way, if you're affected by breast cancer or a loved one in the family, please find me at Doug Phelps on Facebook through Bill Moran, and I can tell you what your options are and see what you want to do and be a part of it.
That is very nice, and I'm sure people would like to do that, sincerely. I think I hear this goal for Mexico. It's a bad recording of it.
Pause this for a second, because a friend of mine years ago explained to me why soccer is so big around the world, and it's because you can use anything.
Oh yeah,
anything to use a soccer ball.
The barrier to entry is
you can just roll up a shirt.
Yeah.
A carton of milk that's empty. You just whatever you have. And if you go on a cruise, he used to complain about this. He goes, "There's 12 ESPNs, all soccer.
Yeah,
different on every one. It's just the world."
Yeah.
Do you know what the most popular sport in the world is that people do?
Cricket, I thought.
Angling, fishing.
Oh,
that's considered a sport.
Yeah, it is. It is. It totally is.
That was a trivia question. That I'm like, oh wow, that kind of makes sense.
I failed that. I would have not failed, but got it wrong.
Have you ever gone fishing? And I'm not talking about a bar. What do you use it for bait these days, Bill? Well, I'm using
my worm.
Your worm, Fly Fisherman Leech 2000. Hey, honey, you want to? You going trolling tonight, Bill? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get me a Guinness and a couple Fireballs, and now I got a big hook in her mouth. You know what I'm saying? I got to change my bait. My gosh,
what's wrong with your bait?
It's nothing. I go fishing, I catch nothing. I go to orgies, I catch everything. I don't know what the matter is.
Yeah. Whoa. I like that.
Yeah, that's old Rodney.
That's all right. Mm-hmm. People don't know.
They don't.
Slide it in.
They really don't.
Slide it in once in a while.
I'd like to slide it in once in a while.
No, I meant the joke. I meant the joke. When you're doing your set, why when you're doing your set, can you slide in a little nod to Rodney?
You're right.
Why not?
And I have thought about that recently.
Yeah. I mean, who's going to
do my set, do some old jokes. And by the way, speaking of old jokes, the guy that got me started, here's a little Rodney for you.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute. Mm-hmm. I'm saying don't even recognize it. Just slide it in the middle of your set. Just drop a Rodney to one, just like that.
Yeah.
Rodney
was huge. I just heard this a few months ago. Maybe we talked about comics that had jokes, and he wanted them. He would contact the comic and give him like $300, $375 in a check so he could use their joke.
Right.
And one of the jokes was, I was going to commit suicide by walking in a lake. I knew I wasn't serious. I brought a towel. Now, you never heard that in any of his reels, but he did buy it.
That's great. Yeah. Well, he probably did it in clubs.
Yes.
Right? He probably did it in clubs. Mm-hmm. So
I see some old clips like, I'm going on a Tonight Show the other night. I got to try some of my new material out, and whether it bombed or didn't bomb. And
so you saw him post or pre? In other words,
pre going on the Tonight Show.
And he talked about it.
Yeah.
Like just him to a camera.
Like at the Improv in, no, he was at a club.
Yeah, but he's sitting there talking to a camera.
No, the camera was just on him.
Okay.
Just filming randomly.
Yeah. What a cool piece to have.
Yeah. If I find it, I'll see.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
What did I send you the other day that I thought was cool? Did you get all this?
Doug, I have 177.
I was going to say, it's got to be really... Oh, the first night of The comedy show where we met, our anniversary.
Oh, I couldn't open that.
Either could I. It was last night. Oh, hold on a second.
Yeah, I couldn't open that.
I couldn't either. Facebook. It was in memories yesterday. Oh, here it is. Doug Phelps, you were awesome. Can't wait to see you next week. And this was June 30th, 2022. This is where Bill and I met. It was the first round of the funniest person in Rochester.
And then here we are.
Carlson.
July 1st, 2026.
4 years later.
Complete dick to me.
Yes, it just gone downhill. But the jackrabbit joke that you fell in love with.
I loved that joke. I love that joke.
And for those of you who haven't heard it, I don't have any luck with women, but tonight might be changing. There was a woman at the bar, bought me a beer, and she goes, "You in the comedy show?" I go, "Yeah, I am." She goes, "Do you think you're funny?" I go, "Yeah, I think I'm funny." She goes, "How do you think you are in bed?" I'm like, "Oh." I'm like, "Well, honey, I'm like the jackrabbit roller coaster over at Seabreeze. Takes about 20 minutes to get on. The ride lasts 1 minute 38 seconds. And then the park shuts down 5 hours for repairs." But you walk away going, "That's a good ride. I like that ride. I'm not going to ride it again this summer, but next summer I'm going to give it a ride." And that. Just like this.
I did. I love that.
And he goes,
joke.
"Hey, I'm starting a podcast and I want you on."
Yeah.
And I think the following January or December. I didn't bug you too much, but I would text you every now and then when you're getting me on. You're like, soon.
Yeah.
And it was Tuesdays. And then just evolved into, getting put down and made him feel like a martyr and, being called dumb and stupid and
all those things.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
So
well, it's like growing up with your dad.
Yeah, right. Your adopted father.
I make you feel right at home, Dougie Fred. Make you feel right at home. You know I love you.
I know you do.
All right. It was just...
Yeah. It's all good in the hood, buddy.
All right.
God bless America.
You're going to keep saying it. You're going to keep bringing it up.
No, I won't.
It's okay. I get it.
Okay.
You're like a woman scorned. You know I left the bus balls a little bit.
Just a little bit.
All right. For Dougie Fresh.
In the house, baby.
I'm Bill Moran. We'll see you next time.
Or a Cadillac with Tennessee plates. Since I left California, baby, things have gotten worse. Seems a land of opportunity.